And we are live. Good evening, everyone. It is Sunday, June 25th, 8:02 p.m. And welcome to a Sunday Night Stumbles. Not a special edition of the Sunday Night Stumbles. In fact, quite the opposite. But I see a lot of people in the chat. But first and foremost, Laura sending a $5 super chat to kick off the night. Thank you, Laura, for your support and for the $5. She says, happy Sunday, everyone. Long time no chat. Hope everyone is doing well. Yes, long time. And I see Harjat in the house. Picard. LA. Jennifer Gala says, hello, everyone. Montreal today has the worst air quality on the planet. Yikes. Shivmalin's here. H. Hill is here. Moderator extraordinaire and CEO Vivian Johnson's here. Jeanette Morales. Gertej. John Nicholson. Kevin Hawthorne. Mr. Hippo. Brad Palmer is here. Saw a Smoky Drive video on your channel, Brad. Maybe we'll take a look at that. And everyone else, thanks for joining in. I think I saw Naughty Brown as well. Stephen Collins, Jellybean, Michael Nguyen. Sounds like the gang is mostly all here. I know some other weirdo is out streaming on Sunday night. Like, what the hell? It's my time. Just kidding. I knew Ken was streaming, but I wanted to stream anyways. I always do. So sometimes we overlap. But yeah, he's out there fighting off dinguses, walking around the city while I'm sitting here with a fan blowing on me. About to either have an edible or beer. Let's see where the poll is at. The Elephant Man just dropped an edible. Brianna says they're here. I forgot if I already read that. It looks like this poll I posted 41 minutes ago. Am I going to have a beer? 47% voted yes. 42% voted for the edible. And 10% voted for toilet water shots. You guys are disgusting. Why would you ever vote for that? Ugh. I would totally vote for that. Anyways, I'm going to end the poll because I already have some work to do. So I was very grateful you didn't vote for edibles, but we're going to have a Creemore Premium Lager. This is a 5%. Take something simple and create something extraordinary. Extraordinary or extraordinary? How do you say it? Do you say extraordinary or do you say extraordinary? It's kind of like most people just say Wednesday, but it's really Wednesday. But you say it really fast. It sounds like Wednesday anyways. I don't know. And I was an English teacher before. This is the heart of Creemore and the story of our brilliant copper lager. We make this beer for all who share our spirit. What about people who just want to drink beer? Anyways, it's 5%. And it's from the village of Creemore. Don't know where the hell that is, but I think it's in Toronto. But anyways, cheers, guys. Happy Sunday. Chris Mill says hop, sugar, and water. Yeah, I've completely lost my beer belly. We're gonna have to start growing it back. So let's start tonight. Although I started on Friday night, actually. I had some alcohol Friday night. Then I did it again Saturday night. But hey, Sunday. Cheers, everyone. Happy Pride Week, Pride Month. I guess we're right at the end. Mr. Hippo says Creemore is in Simcoe County. Speaking of which, Pride has completely drained me of energy, and I did not have I wanted to have a super productive weekend. Today, I wanted to do two videos. I wanted to do Pedestrian Sundays in Kensington Market, and I wanted to do the parade. But I went downtown, I did the parade, and an hour later, I was on my way home, and I was exhausted. Just recording that parade was the most exhausting, patience-testing thing I have done in a long time, probably since the last Pride Parade last year. But the video did really, really good last year. It got like 50,000 views, so I did another one. We'll see how this one goes. I only had one copyright music match, so that's what I'm going to do after the stream. I'm going to fix the audio. It's like 40 seconds of taking out a song, and then here I want to turn this off for a sec. I might have. No, that's not bad. That's not bad. So that's what I did. And yesterday I did the Pride Festival, and that too tired me out. I wanted to make another video along with that one, but that one also just made me feel really tired, so I just came home. Do you like the black screen? Should we just do the black screen? Cameron Richard, 279. Shout out to the 2023 grads. Yes, everyone in the class of 2023. You guys have been...
Shout out to 2023 grads.
You guys have been all over the city, graduating it up over the past week. Congrats to you guys. Looking good. Let me put the background back on. I don't want to accidentally click something. Naughty Brown says black is good. Michael knew it. Yeah, we talked about that, Michael. I'm very, very aware, but we've got 120 people tuning in. Thanks, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. Did I see any of the Pride live streams today? No. It's not a good parade to live stream. There's just so many people out there. It's just a whole lot of backs and shoulders. You basically have to get like a spot up front and keep your view. And then it's like a 4-hour parade. Like, and there's really long like lulls and gaps in it. And there's a whole lot of copyrighted music in it. To me, I was just like, this is not worth streaming. So I just made the video. I think that was the right call. That's what I did last year. If other people want to stream it, good for them. But I decided not to. It was just like the Santa Claus parade. You have room to breathe. The St. Patrick's Day parade. Like, you have room. This parade is just like a billion people crammed onto narrow sidewalks. So, yeah, and I would be muting it like crazy because of all the music. So I just decided to forego streaming it. That, and I'm lazy. It was easier to make a video. So that's what I did. Cheeseburger with fries in a urinal. But I have something of an announcement. I'm not going to say when. I'm not going to say where. But plane tickets have been booked. Plane tickets have been booked. I will be flying into one city and flying out of another city. So Naughty Brown says we're getting married. Not quite. But yeah, so the next big adventure is planned. I was hoping to do some smaller ones throughout the summer. I just haven't gone around to it. Shiblin says Japan. You know what? Let's put a poll up. Where do you guys think I am going? Where do you think I'm going? You know it involves 2 cities or 2 countries at least, right? Where me going? Am I going to option number 1? Am I going to... Oh man, this is a hard... How do I spell this city? K-A-O-H. I think that's it. There's your poll. So I will be leaving the continent. So I'm going to be leaving the continent. Where do you think I'm going? Am I going to Japan? Am I doing the Tokyo-Osaka thing with the high-speed rail? Am I going to Taiwan? Absolutely love Taiwan. Am I going to do Taipei to Kaohsiung with the high-speed rail? Am I going to go to Europe? Pick any random 2 big cities. Is it going to be Europe? Or I also talked about Colombia. Aunt Barb says Budapest. Maybe Prague and Budapest. That would be a very likely pair. Tony says Japan is a great time to go. It is a great time to go, except for the damn flight prices. Have you seen the flight prices to Japan right now? Yeah, let's just say I didn't book business class this time. Or maybe I did. Well, Lisa says Welland. There is a fat chance in hell I'm going deliberately to Welland, unless I have to pull over and use the bathroom on my way to Niagara. Am says Europe. Marge says London, Belfast. Chris Mills was in Leaksdale today. Anyways, yeah, so if you are a Patreon supporter or channel member, in my monthly update, I will give you more details than I'm giving everyone. But I think this trip, I'm not even going to like announce the day. Maybe I'll do like an airport live stream. Maybe I'll just like live stream when I get there and you'll be like, what the hell? That's where he is. I don't think I'm going to announce it to everybody. I might give it to, I might give it away to Patreon supporters and channel members just as a way of saying thanks and give them a little bit of a little nugget. And Yeah, it's not going to be cheap, but it's going to be fun. Lisa says on the last day of the month. I haven't even done the members exclusive video yet, and it's like June 25th, and I've got a lot to do. Kenny Hotz. Is this the real Kenny Hotz? I don't think this is the real Kenny Hotz. There's no way that's the real Kenny Hotz. It could be. It could be. That could be an option, Mr. Hotz. But you're going to have to stay tuned to the channel. Not this channel, the other channel, Johnny's. Maybe I'll put... I don't know. I haven't sorted out the hotel situation. I'm going to start digging into hotels. I've got trains to look at and stuff like that. So, but that, I pulled the trigger. I booked the flights. So money spent, non-refundable. Can't change it. Can't refund it. Hopefully I typed my name in wrong. So, or my name incorrect. My name in correctly. But yeah, so that's now going to like preoccupy me for the next little while till I go. Once I've got that trip, you know me with like the last trip. Once I had that on my mind, like that was on my mind. So this is going to be on my mind for a while. And it's going to be like 50% YouTube, 50% just relaxing, exploring some places. Yeah, I'm not going to say if I'm going with a friend or if I'm going alone. I'm not giving any details. Am I getting free hotel hookups? Don't know. Mr. Hippo says, reminds me you're always on my mind by the Pet Shop Boys. Anywho, yeah, so that is what is going on. We have 38% thinking I'm going to Japan with a Tokyo-Osaka high-speed rail connection. 20% say Taiwan. You guys know I love Taiwan. 34% says Europe, and 7% says Colombia, which is weird that so few people are saying Colombia, because Colombia is like a hot place to go. Flights are cheap. And I've never been. It just seems like... And I said I would go there earlier this year. Wow, I'm kind of not understanding why so few people are voting for Colombia. I'm getting a message probably... I did not get a message. Where will you gain weight on this trip? How's the food there? Will you gain weight in this trip? Yeah, I'm going to be gaining weight because I'm going to be drinking probably. Jacqueline says July or August. Yes, it will be in July or August. I'm not making you guys wait till September. The reason for that, I'm going to go away again in November, probably for 2 weeks. Then again, hopefully in February for 2 weeks. And then hopefully we'll just keep going every few months. I'll go somewhere far and exciting for a few weeks. That's kind of the idea. Crescent Arts Design says I've been to Amsterdam. Yeah, I did. Last year I did Amsterdam and Bangkok. This year I've already done Montreal. We've done Korea, Vietnam, Thailand, and Punta Cana. So yeah, I'm hoping... Oh yeah, I want to also go to a resort again. I'm not a resort person, but I'm hoping to go to the Caribbean this winter as well. The Elephant Man says come to Calgary. Yeah, I'm on the lookout for like cheap flights. I still have like a $150 or $250 voucher with Porter Airlines. So when a good flight comes up within Canada, Calgary is certainly on the radar. Edmonton on the radar. Vancouver on the radar. Those would probably be like the 3 cities I'm most likely to go to. But yeah, anywho. So where are we here? We are at 133 viewers, 46 likes. Thank you, guys. Have you ever considered Rome, Bash Brand? Yes, I have considered Rome. That's my big news. Big credit card bill that has already been paid. Fuck my life. Anywho, let me see something here. Oh yeah, I put it in the title. Cameron Richard, yes, asks me, favorite American city. Feel free to ask anything and everything on the stream and chat amongst yourselves. Really, there's no rules other than don't hate, don't be a troll, don't promote anything. If I don't like your question, I don't have to answer. Crescent Art Design says credit card is awful. No, always use a credit card when you're buying a flight. You want like purchase protection. You need to be able to do like a chargeback if you get fucked over. Fraud protection. If you pay any other... No, credit cards are good as long as you have the discipline not to not to carry a negative balance, right? Anyways, Jeanette says, just make sure you have fun. I'll try to have fun. Wesley says, hi, Johnny and everyone. Sorry I'm late. That's okay, Wesley. Welcome to the stream. So the last few streams, I failed to do a typing test. I mean, I've been trying to do at least 100 words per minute with at least 90%, 96% accuracy. Now, I may have been high. I may have been a little tipsy in those streams. We're going to try it again before we do anything. We're just going to bite it in the ass and try to do it again. Now, this test I found is going to be a little bit easier because it's not, this is just purely a word test. So we're just going to see if I can't break 100 words per minute on the purely word test before I'm drunk or high, then I'm not even going to try one with like punctuation or anything. It's not even going to be at the point. Lisa says, all right, muting this and going to my editing. Let me know when it's over. Lisa doesn't want to see me try to get 100 words per minute. Anyways, let's close the poll. 69 votes, 39% Japan, 19% no, let's leave the poll. Let's leave the poll. I like the poll. Weirdo says bad word count 1. Shit. Bad word count 2. Fuckstick. Bad word count 3. I don't really care. People who complain about that, there's like 500 million hours of content uploaded on YouTube like every minute. Go watch something else. Anyways, let's click here to start typing or focus. So I'm going to do a 60-second purely word test. Now I'm already nervous. I'm already shaking. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. Do if it on may come some consider like order course on back state well touch group right state. After a rough start, I think I'm going okay now. Fuck. Shitballs. I did 101 words per minute with 96% accuracy on just words. The fewer mistakes you make, the higher your words per minute, even if you type slower, says H Hill. All right, I'm gonna do one more. I got 101 words per minute, but that was like, let's try quote. Okay, let's try quote again. I'm going to redo this one. "98 words per minute, 94%. All right, whatever. We're just gonna live with it. No more typing tests. Maybe another GeoGuessr or virtual vacation quiz. Yeah, we'll go into that later. Shibbolin. 98 words per minute, 94% accuracy. Almost there. I just wanted to try to do it before I was like drunk or high, but oh, there's a test I already picked up. So this happened. I live streamed a few days ago on June 23rd. Why does this say 6 recorded? Why is that 6 there? That must have been a typo on me. Naughty Brown says that's bloody good, proud. Bloody good, be proud. Still not as good as I could have done, but... Bash Brand again, that was the first test I did. So, I have never been recognized more in public than I did on this day when I went to Love Park. I saw so many people there. Even someone that I know that I'm quite close to, I got their parents in my video, which was weird. And they saw me and they didn't even say hi. But yes, let's like the video. But check these comments out. First of all, it started raining right when the stream ended. And I went into a Dollarama and there was a couple like looking at umbrellas. So it was a very small umbrella section. So I just kind of like stood behind them. I was like, I'll wait. And then the guy was like, no way, you're Johnny Strides. I was like, yeah. And like we were both looking for umbrellas because it started raining. And I picked out like a ridiculous, stupid looking orange one. And that is the umbrella this other guy started making. Lisa says that they knew you were recording. Yeah, about half of them knew I was recording. But anyways, check this out. Check this out. We're going to go down the comments here. Saw you. I recorded a video after with my... Oops, what did I do here? What the heck did I do? Saw you walking close by Corktown Common and I froze. Starstruck. Nice umbrella. It was a last minute Dollarama purchase. So this person, I had to go out to like Corktown after the live stream. So I just made a video walking over there that hasn't yet been on the channel. But this person saw me while I was recording the video with the umbrella that I got when I met that other viewer, which is cool. But check out this comment. Were you sitting in a Tim Hortons on King Street today? I think I just saw you. Guess where I went after my video? I went to Tim Hortons and I sat there. So this person, their handle is Fetus Babe, walked in. AJ Durst says, are you making long travel videos? I'll do like airport videos. I'm going to do a flight video. The airline I booked isn't one I've made a video on yet, so I'm going to do that. But yeah, flight, airport video, high-speed rail video, hotel video, a few walking videos in each city, and how fast can you run, Johnny? Like the Flash. And I'll do some live streams, and that's it. But check this out. I wrote, I am still there, laughing, LMFAO, means laughing my fucking ass off. Sorry, weirdo, to add to the bad word count. I don't know what all the other O's, though, mean. Laughing my effing ass off. I couldn't tell for sure if it was you. I was the one with the caked-on makeup and mullet haircut, awkwardly glancing. I wish I said hi. Lol, enjoy your coffee. What's funny is I wasn't having a coffee. I was having a muffin, but... yeah. I was hungry. It was my Friday afternoon. Then I just said, LOL, I don't bite. Next time, say hi. Let's like these comments. So yeah, so that happened twice on the same walk. Twice people like left comments immediately after like I recorded a video saying they saw me recording the video. And then there was one more good comment on this. This person said, I made a comment during my stream, anyone but Saunders, go vote. This person put, anyone but Saunders, please keep your political opinions to yourself. So I don't get to have an opinion or say what I want on my own stream, on my own YouTube channel. Yeah, you can go F yourself. I just wrote, since when am I not allowed to have an opinion? Anyways, yeah. So that was funny. I thought that was cool that I met a few people. Not met, but they saw me doing that. Bash Brannigan says, could getting recognized too much interfere with streaming? Sorry, I'm going to cough. I don't mind. As long as people are friendly and brief, like, it's cool. Or if they do want to, like, tag along and hang out, as long as they ask to do that, that's fine. Lisa says, I thought about commenting on that one, but it's low-hanging fruit. Me have opinion different than you? This allowed? because your opinion no good, you're not allowed to say. That's basically the mindset of this idiot at the end here, right? Although I probably used grammar there that was a bit too sophisticated for them. Anyways, one of our viewers, Brad Palmer, posted a video of a smoky drive home. Check this out. Up north.
Hey everyone. Today is Sunday, June 25th, 2023.
Well, Brad, I don't want to like play your whole video, but that is like ridiculously smoky, right? It looks like you're, I know it's not a fog, but it looks like you're driving through a fog. That's pretty nuts. So good work on that, Brad. Keep the videos coming. Let's give it a like. But if you want to see the whole video, go over to Brad Palmer's channel. Brad says it's still very smoky here. Does anyone else out there have a YouTube? Is Henry still streaming? He streamed earlier today, right? He did live at Toronto's Pride Parade and delicious Thai food. He streamed for 5 hours and 11 minutes today. All right, he was up really close to the parade. He must have picked up some copyright strikes here. Yeah, listen to that. Just yeah, he did not make any ad revenue on this stream. Harjot has a channel. All right, Harjot, we can check it out. And I think Lizzo streamed as well. Toronto Pride Parade 2023. What videos come up if we type this? Pride Toronto News, Global News, Global News. Anything that's not a news outlet? Any like regular ass people get videos up yet? No. No. You did Brampton, right, Harjot? Or where Harjot? Is it Mississauga? Because I think if I just type Harjot, it's not going to come up. I made a video. Let's see. I can't find you, Harjot. It's not showing up. Kevin says, "Is the smoke healthy?" Brad Palmer could probably weigh in on that. You know what, Harjot? Let me get to the bottom of this here. Let me find your channel. There we go. I got your channel. I just figured out how to do it. I MacGyvered it. I recorded a video of the Mattamy Athletic Center. I recorded a sun video. Were you looking directly at the sun when you recorded this? You got a comment. Summer is here. Thanks for sharing, Harjot. Wesley says my new short is like 10 seconds. Wesley has a channel. There you go, Harjot. Thank you for sharing your channel. Wesley, you have a new short. Back to school advertising on the first day of summer.
It's back to school cleaning. But it's not even like, it's just the first day of summer. And yeah, last day is tomorrow. And yeah, they say it's back.
What is that all about? Yeah, that's your Air Canada toy plane. I'll give that a like. Anyways, tomorrow is the time to make your voice heard. If you live in Toronto, go vote. Not for Mark Saunders, but go vote. Anywho. Yoink. We can see what's going on in the city of Toronto through the Reddit thread. Sorry if the stream's a little bit all over the place. Let's close off this poll here. Japan, 39%. Taiwan, 18%. Europe, 34%. Colombia, 9%. I will do some edibles next week. I just don't want to get into edibles and have to finish this video. It's not going to be good. I got like super fucked up on an edible last night. Although there was a new Grand Tour on Amazon Prime, which I watched, which I didn't even know came out, and it was pretty funny. It was called like Euro Crash. So that is how I spent my night last night. Euro. Amazon was at the Pride Parades. Yeah, a lot of today. There was a lot of like corporate presence in the Pride Parade because someone had to pay for all that. I did not see the Gong float. Vote for Gong. Naughty Brown says, "Does your girlfriend take edibles with you?" I don't even know. Do I have one? Why did I read that question out loud? Fifi says no gong. Who is this guy? This guy, you're supposed to have like an advertising max budget of 25,000, and this guy has like covered the city, not even the city, but like not just the city, but the suburbs with signs. And all we know about him is his hashtag or his quote, "Here to rescue Toronto." He has clearly spent more than $25,000. And he's going to get less than 1%. He's going to get less than 1%. I would legitimately have more votes than this guy if I ran. But hey, what are the comments on this? He had dumps like a truck, thighs. Okay, I'm not going to. Baby, make your ballot go. Yeah, let him waste his money. Gong at Toronto Pride. Gong was there. We actually get a look at Gong. Oh, I wish they had volume on this video. John says, whoever put up signs for Gong deserves a bonus. He is there. There he is. He's real. He's an actual person. He's got to be like a crazy millionaire who just like is doing this for shits and giggles, right? Like there's no way there's any other explanation for this. Lisa says, why is he dressed like someone in a high school movie's like action hero? I don't know. But hey, he was at Toronto Pride. He's become a meme. Maybe it's not about who wins mayor. Maybe it's about the memes we made along the way. He is embracing the meme of himself. I think he believes he is a superhero going to rescue Toronto. Oh, that's it. Yes, because his phrase is, I'm here to rescue Toronto, right? So that makes sense why he would dress up like a superhero. Not sure what's better, the hired strippers struggling to be happy or the cheerful security guards. There are some things I need to read in my head before I read them out loud. This guy has my vote. Seems like a solid platform to run on. Raccoon for mayor. My platform isn't just trash. Hashtag raccoon for mayor. Lisa says Chow has gone to Pride for like 30 years at least. She isn't putting on a show. So currently in the polling, I think what happened was our ex-mayor, John Tory, endorsed Bilal. So she has like roared up, and Saunders, if the Saunders voters, because they're right-leaning, got behind Bilal, we could be in trouble. But right now, Chow's at 34. Not my preferred candidate, but the one I will vote for. I'll just say that. But not the one I want. Anyways, a chart of advanced vote by ward votes for mayor cast between June 8 to 13. Oh, that's just not who they voted for, obviously. That's that Lisa says, I'm actually nervous about tomorrow. Yeah, remember in like 2016 there was a big election down south where it looked like a foregone conclusion and then it was not a foregone conclusion. Yeah, Olivia Chow's lead in the Toronto mayoral election shrinks after rival gets surprise endorsement. That's just what I mentioned when John Tory threw his weight behind another candidate. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Coincidental rainbow. Oh, was it even raining? That's cool. You can actually see a rainbow there during Pride. Pine Soul says tomorrow might be a tight race. Yeah. We'll, it's just going to be one of those days where if you live in the city, that's what's going to be on your mind. Mark Saunders debating Olivia Chow on The Simpsons. What?
We have a very tight budget to do what she's asking. We'd have to raise taxes.
Raise way too high as they are now. Taxes are bad.
It's your children's future.
It'll cost you.
Oh, the taxes. Right. It's not going to raise taxes.
Come on.
All right, that's a good point. Yes. Oh, yeah, the taxes. The finger thing means the taxes.
We have a...
So Seymour is obviously Saunders in that. Bash Brannigan says, relax, Toronto will still be there Tuesday. At least it wasn't Saunders who got Tory's recommendation, right? It's someone who actually has a housing plan. It's not the end of the world if Bailao gets in, from my point of view. Toronto's next mayor must make tackling the city's housing crisis a priority, along with the mental health crisis and the drug abuse crisis. But yeah, the housing crisis has to come first, right? But there's definitely, yeah. Anyways, let's move on. Let's see what's going on in the world of Blog TO. Seymour is my second favorite Simpsons character after Flanders, says Cheeseburger. You mean Armin Tanzarian? I think that was the worst episode ever on The Simpsons, when we learned that Seymour Skinner wasn't really who he was. It totally like bankrupted that character to me. It just ruined it. Really shit episode. Thanks for doing that, Simpsons. Toronto has a new spot for massive fried chicken sandwiches that cost under $7. Oh, that's that place above Hongshin, right? I heard about that. Yeah, Cocky spicy fried chicken can be found on the second floor above popular Chinese spot Hongshin. It's hard to miss, courtesy of the flashy purple siding and graffiti style logo. Their offerings include fried chicken, legs and wings, sandwiches, pasta, and rice. Fried chicken, $6.99 for 2 pieces, comes in either classic. What kind of world are we living in where 2 pieces of fried chicken for $6.99 seems like an amazing deal? You used to be able to get a whole meal for that. Lisa says that sign for Cocky has been up forever now. Cameron says, I think Jollibee has a great chicken burger. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to go check it out. I have not been there. Ooh, mustard. I'm such a sucker for mustard. Canada just got a new $2 coin, and it's stunning. All right, that's cool. I did not know that we got that. Is Ken still streaming? Is Ken still out there streaming? Are you still out there?
He wants to go. There we go.
It's going to look like I'm a fake Johnny Strides. I wonder if he's going to acknowledge me. We can see all the people who are cheating on me on this stream by the people who are in Ken's stream now. Jane, Jarin.
Right, now we're going back towards
Novell
Young
Koss,
Street again.
Yogi, Estelle. My heart is broken. Devin Sullivan, Marie Palmer, Nancy Mattis.
I'm very excited.
The
We're going to see
hippo.
lots more people all decked out in their pride regalia.
Look at all the cheaters we have. Brad Palmer says, hey, Johnny S. Is this what you call ethical non-monogamy?
Hey, later, Andy Wood.
I think that's the term for this when you're like, is that the term? Does that apply to like, I'm so angry. Jelly Bean says Johnny Spies. Yeah, Ali BHG, Wesley. I'm heartbroken. Brad Palmer says Marie can hear
Did
you.
a Johnny pop into the chat? Is it real or is it Memorex?
Oh, we can do this. We can just spam these things on the stream, right? H. Hill says, I am a loyal viewer. Thanks. All right. No offense, Ken, but...
It sounds like the sort of smart aleck thing a real Johnny would say.
It's a real Johnny S. chatbot GPT 4.2 hybrid. Devin Sullivan. This stream is not so bad. I can't say I don't approve. Bye, everyone. And for the... All right, we're going to just leave Ken's stream. LAB says, hi, Ken. I switched. I'm out. I'm out of the Ken Continuum's not as good stream. Anyways... Toronto landlord is renting an apartment for student girls to share a room for $600 a month. If this landlord happens to be male, I think this is just about the creepiest effing thing I have ever read. Let's see. As if the renting situation in Toronto couldn't get any worse, a recent Reddit post showing a now removed Facebook Marketplace rental shows just how dire things are getting. The post shows an advertisement for our British friends for a furnished townhouse basement in Thorncliffe Park with the would-be landlord trying to get as much mileage out of the unit as possible. That, to me, looks like a hostel, right? Or a college dorm. More baffling was the list of restrictions that came with the unit. No alcohol, no pets, and no parking were on prominent display alongside even more concerning rental limitations. Specifically, that potential renters could only be students and, as the post dictated, student girls. You're an idiot. That is illegal. You cannot do that. Anyone who is renting knows you can't say, first of all, you can't say no pets. That's illegal unless there's an allergy or it's violating like a condo bylaw. You can't say, you can't choose a gender. You can't choose an age. You can't discriminate at all when it comes to tenants in terms of those things. But what you can do is just be selective with the applicants and choose the people that fit what you're looking for as a tenant. But by putting that in an ad, you've actually broken the law and you're an idiot. Our location is very close to downtown. Thorncliffe Park is close to... Bash Brannigan says you can't say no pets. Yeah. Maybe if this is a shared space, they can say that. But if you rent an apartment or a house, you cannot agree to something in a contract that is contrary to the law. And by law, you are entitled to have a pet in your own place. So if a landlord puts no pets in the contract, that doesn't mean anything. I can give you an example of that. One of my friends is actually a cop, and he had a cat. And he moved into a place, and the lease said no cats. The lease said no pets. He brought his cat anyways. Then when I was visiting them as a house guest, the landlord accosted me, who are you? Why are you staying here? I'm like, I'm a house guest. I don't have to tell you anything. Go fuck off, right? And then he was like, well, this tenant's quite the asshole. He said he wouldn't bring a pet, and he brought a pet. It's like, anyways, yeah, you can't put no pets in a leasing contract for if you're renting a house, unless there's someone in there who has an allergy to that kind of pet. Anyways, our location is very close to downtown. No, it is not. Thorncliffe Park is not close to downtown. 5 minutes from Don Valley Parkway, reads the post. Lisa, your landlord advertised that dogs were okay, which is rare. Yeah, Yeah. Weirdo says L landlords. I don't get that. Bash Brannigan says, I used to see apartments that said no pets all the time. Yeah, but completely unenforceable. The only way it's enforceable is if there's a condo bylaw that like restricts the size of the pet, which is stupid. I would avoid any building that did that because condo management are a bunch of idiots who don't know anything. And if there's that pre-existing allergy. But anyways. Toronto bar successfully appeals patio denial. Oh, that's Bar Volo on a side street just off of Yonge Street. Awesome, they got it. Canadian airline ranked the world's best for leisure, to use another British pronunciation, travel. What airline is that? That's got to be Transat, right? He's wearing like a blue dongle thing. Air Transat, the Canadian airline based in Montreal, was just ranked the world's best leisure airline for 2023 at the Skytrax World Air. What does that? I guess that's like an airline that you don't. Hey, I just got a notification. Action Kid is live. You don't like do business? Receiving this, I don't know. I gotta do Air Transat, right? Claudia is here. Says good evening, Johnny and everyone. Good evening, Claudia. Welcome to the stream. A lot of people in Canada really hate Bell Media right now. Yeah, they just laid off 1,300 people, and now they're trying to like get out of having to operate local news stations. So they want to fire a bunch more people. Canada issues travel advisory for Russia, admits apparent military coup. That was fun. And the Toronto Pride map. Yeah, I think we're... I think we're out of stuff here. All right. Do you want to do a few quizzes, or do you want to do... a little more city guesser? Let's see. What do you guys want to do? Feel free to ask some questions, by the way. We've been a little low on the questions. City guesser or quizzes. I might just do a quiz anyways. Alexa, remind me poll results in 1 minute. Brad Palmer says quiz. Cheeseburger says city guesser. Mike T says city guesser. Mark S says hi, Johnny. Photos from around New York says where are you traveling to? We've already covered that earlier in the poll. I'm not saying, but it's somewhere far. Jeanette says quiz. John says quiz. Lisa says comments. I should have put comments on there. Yeah, we'll do comments. I've got some comments to catch up on while we do this poll. I've not done comments in a while. And Claudia says, did you remove the nude scenes? You know what, Claudia? There was 3 minutes into my video. I didn't catch it. There was a dude walking around with his thing just flapping around. I missed it last night. Like, I tried to quality check it, but I was pretty high. And I missed it. So I blurred it this morning. And then I got another comment telling me at like 20 minutes in, like there was another dude walking around with the like his thing. Alexa, shut up. So Alexa, stop. So I just blurred that one out. So that one YouTube is processing. But my video from today will be penis free. Now I checked YouTube's guidelines. I'm actually not breaking YouTube's guidelines by having, I thought like male frontal nudity would be against the guidelines. It says if it's sexual in any way, but this is just literally like a guy walking. So it would be age restricted if it got reported, and I would lose a lot of revenue because the pool of advertisers, the ads would only go to a very narrow, or there would only be a very narrow set of advertisers for the commercial breaks, and it would only be shown to people whose YouTube accounts are logged in and they're over 19. So that's what would have happened. but I was able to blur them both out before the video was restricted. Michael says no nudity of Pride. No, there was nudity. It's just I had to take the nudity off of YouTube. It's allowed, actually. I was surprised. I looked into it. It's allowed. It's just I would be like restricted. So yeah, if you watch my video, you should not be able to see that. Yeah, a little surprising. Like, it's honestly, like, to be topless in Ontario is perfectly legal, man or woman. But I think below the waist, I just think that's in poor taste, regardless of gender. I don't disagree with that being illegal to show, and especially at a festival walking around. I don't know. I don't like it. It's weird. Call me. You're entitled to your opinion. I just think that's weird, personally. Especially if I had like a kid there. I don't know. Call me a boomer or old-fashioned, but either way, yeah, my videos have been cleaned up. And there was one today in the Pride video I had to like blur out and edit. But I did catch that one because I remembered when I was filming it. I remember seeing it going, you've got to take that dong out of your video. Sapanda's here. Says, so far I had a great time at the Pride Parade with Henry. We were both able to manage the crowds. Awesome. Awesome. AK says, great video. As most comments here didn't know about this mall's existence. I was surprised to notice Aiden Camera Store. I was sure it closed a long time ago since I haven't seen it on Yonge anymore. And this is the store that I bought my DSLR 12 years ago and still use it. That was my video about Toronto's Dead Mall. Lisa says the Wangs I've seen in the city without asking. Yeah, whatever. I don't know what this comment is. Looks generous. Tastes good. Oh, I think for the restaurant I went to. I want Miss Vicky's chips now. You missed the best part. You should have checked out the supermarket. It's a total experience. That little beach area looks nice. Cool. Awesome walk. Thank you. Your gayest video yet. I loved it. That's to this morning's Pride Walk video. I think that's a clever comment, right? It's like one of those, should I delete it comments? And then you're like, oh, actually, it's a good comment. Great video, Johnny. I remember Toronto so well. To be very honest with you, I came out of the closet in Toronto back in the early 80s. Went to the St. Charles on Yonge Street, which is now turning into a condo. And across the street, the Quest on Yonge. So hung out at the Mana Team. I don't know these places. I'm sure that's all gone now. It's very different. I think that community was originally more on Yonge, and it shifted over to Church Street. But I'll like the comment. Tips matter, especially if you want great friendly service. Not everyone is as good, from one who knows. Well, usually at a restaurant, you're tipping when it's already too late. So I don't think it matters, lol. Happy Pride Toronto. Excellent job. Thank you. Okay. That was just someone telling me where to go see The Naked Man, which I have blurred out. All right, dumb comment. Shame. There's adults and kids around. These parents should be in jail. Absolutely enraged by this. Rob MNR, 4 pounds. Thank you for breaking the awkwardness, as I don't know how to reply to this comment. Rob MNR, thank you so much. Cheers to you and for the support. How do I respond to this comment? Shame, there's adults and kids around. These parents should be in jail. I think you might need a therapist. ... I think that's a good comment there, right? That's a pretty good comment, I think, or a reply. You were there on Saturday. We were there on Sunday. I was there on Sunday as well, Photopunks. I've been looking for a video like this for years. I think this is about a Montreal snow walk. I walked up and down the street every day while I was a student in Montreal. It brings back memories. Wonderful job filming this. This guy has 800 comments calling him out for being an idiot, yet maintains that he was correct. Watch again. Great video. Thank you, Chris Mills. Thank you very much. I really enjoyed this video from Africa. Awesome. Good walk, if not loud at times. Yeah, it was pretty loud. Mr. Strides. Keep striding. Thank you. This year's Pride is so underwhelming. It's 80% people trying to sell you stuff and 20% actually entertainment. It's definitely a bust. You know, most people look like they were having a good time and had smiles on their faces, so that's up to you. At 38, this guy is a legend. Oh, that's the guy doing the pull-ups. Johnny, I saw some nudie me stopping. What a sense of style. Europe, take note. I'm pretty sure Europe would school us style-wise. Thanks for showing the Pride Festival. You're welcome. Looks like it was a perfect day. I work 10 to 10, Friday, Thursday, Sunday, so I missed it all. Oh, you're very welcome, Toronto Central. Anyways, let's look at the poll here. 45% said city guesser, 38% said quizzes. I think that's close enough that we could do both, right? I think that's close enough. We could do a little bit of both. We are at 141. Is Ken still streaming? Did Ken stop? Is that what's happened? Is that why more people are coming? He's still going. It's still light out. It's still this light out at this hour. That's nuts. This is a reminder. My Alexa is sending me text messages.
Oh, looks like
Lisa says quizzes first. I have the gut instinct test, the sexual appropriateness test, the love versus money test. Did I already do that? I think I already did that one. The blind date test. Should we just do all three? These are pretty quick. These are better when I'm high, by the way, but they give us something to do. Days shortened by about 5 minutes per day now. So if you are like a golfer and you're into like twilight golf rates, this is the time to do it. Let's do the gut instinct test. Doesn't seem very juicy though. Let's just do the sexual appropriateness test. It seems a little juicier, doesn't it? Jeanette says gut instinct sounds interesting. All right, Jeanette, we'll follow. I'm very indecisive. Did you ever get the sense that something was wrong or someone was in danger and ended up being right? Yes. Claudia says we learned so much about you from the quizzes, Johnny. Yeah, this is not what I would ever do on the Johnny Strides channel. Are you also learning that I'm like sweating like crazy because my forehead is super shiny from these like studio lights bouncing off of it? Do you believe that your gut instinct is at least as reliable as your rational mind? No. Do you believe that a person can give off good or bad vibes? Yes. Okay, where's this quiz going? You're shopping. Whoa, look how different this question is. This is a whole lot of words. You're shopping with your partner for a new home. The real estate agent you're working with pulls up to a beautiful house in the exact style you're looking for. However, when you walk through the front door, you are suddenly overcome with a sense of dread and foreboding. The place has a really creepy ambience. What would you do? Walk right back out. This is definitely there's something wrong. Ask the agent about the house's history. If something bad happened here, I'm not buying it. Do a tour of the place, since I am here anyways. If I can't shake the negative feeling and there are major structural issues with the house, I won't buy it. Shake it off. Even if something occurred, my partner and I will fill it with... Is this like, did a murder happen here? Make an offer. Who cares about the house's history? This is my dream home. I would do a tour of the place, since I'm here anyway. And if I can't shake off the negative feeling, I might consider buying it. I don't know. I don't believe in like paranormal anything, to be honest with you. So if that's where they're going at with that question, like that would not have any impact on it. Do you get threatened or assaulted very often when live streaming? No, not very often. I've been assaulted once. Once Ken was assaulted when we streamed together. Threatened? No. Almost never. I think most people realize you're allowed to have a camera in public, and if they don't, tough shit. Jellybean says you would never buy a single family home in the suburbs. Very good point there, Jellybean. You know me so well. 2 weeks before you're about to go on a trip overseas, you have a recurring dream that the airplane you're on needs to make an emergency landing due to a technical failure. What would you do? 1. Ignore it. It's just a sign that I'm nervous about flying. Go on the trip, but say a few prayers or bring my lucky charm. Yeah, that'll help. Yeah, that'll help a lot. Reschedule my flight. There's obviously a reason why I'm having this dream. No, the correct answer is number 1, ignore it. However, it's just a sign that I'm nervous about flying is not true. I've never been nervous about flying, but ignore it. You are delusional if you think that you have some kind of pre-existing thought about the outcome of a flight. Yeah, just ignore it and go on the plane. You're an idiot if you think you can Yes, all these other people are going to die, but you were given the gift of being able to see that ahead of time. Your friend introduces you to his or her new significant other. Ooh, I like this one. From the first conversation, you get the sense that there is something off about this person. Like he or she is hiding something or not being genuine. What would you do? Dismiss it as paranoia? I barely know this person.
For a coffee or two on your next walk.
Thank you, Paul247TO, for a coffee or two on your next walk. Cheers to you, $5. I've been making it a habit on the live streams to buy an iced coffee, and I will follow through and do one on the next one, providing it's not like cold or raining, but thank you, Paul. Put the feeling aside for now, but keep an eye out for suspicious behavior. Try to probe a bit and do some research. It's a bit creepy. Warn my friend to be careful. Because your gut? No. Number 2, put the feeling aside, but keep an eye out for suspicious behavior. That is the only logical, rational answer there. Time to upgrade your wheels. Wheels? I don't have wheels. How would you most likely approach the purchase? I would conduct some research, weigh the pros and cons of different models, and find a car that fits my needs and budget. I would do some research on different models and test drive the car to see how I feel in it. I would have a general idea of what I want, but it would come down to one thing. If the right car for me, I don't know. Number 2, I'd test drive it. I would never buy like a luxury car because I don't want to like lose 60% of the value in like a few years. You're out buying coffee when you come across an old colleague who left the company to start his own business. He had a major fallout with management when he was turned down for a promotion. He says his startup is doing great and offers you a job on his team with a lucrative salary as well as benefits. It sounds like an amazing opportunity, but your gut is telling you to turn it down. What would you do? I would do some like research into this company. Is it legit? Thank him for the offer, but decline. My gut is obviously picking up on something that he's not telling. Ask him to give me some time to consider the offer and then do some research on his company to see if it's doing as well as he says it is. 3, jump on the offer. There's no way I would turn down this amazing chance for a better job. The answer is number 2, by the way. Lisa, hey, Johnny, enjoy for whatever is your fancy. Lisa, 279, Lisa Gibson. Cheers. Thank you. What if my fancy is...
Hey, Johnny, enjoy for whatever is your fancy.
As you're leaving your friend's place and walking to your car, you hear a clear voice in your head say, don't drive home, stay here for the night. You decide to listen and sleep over. The next morning, you find out that there was a fatal 8-car accident the night before on the exact road you were planning to take at the exact time you were about to leave. What would you most likely be thinking? Interesting coincidence. I would also, you know what I would be thinking? That's so strange. Maybe someone is looking out for me. I am so grateful I listened to that warning in my head. You know what I would be thinking? I would be thinking I should have gotten my car and driven last night because that fatal 8-car accident probably doesn't happen if I am there, right? Butterfly effect. You would have affected all the other drivers on that road. Whatever that split second that caused that accident probably doesn't happen if you're in the mix of those drivers. Or maybe it doesn't happen to the extent that 8 cars are involved. So, like, you can't just assume it would have happened if you were there. Like, everything would have been different. Paul 24/7 TO says, good point, Johnny. Yeah, so I'm going to say interesting coincidence, but my real thing is, oh, fuck. Had I have gone last night, some people might not have died because I would have been there. There's some 4D chess next level logic for you, right? Wesley says, incoming people from Ken's stream. Let's see. We're at 134 viewers. Let's see. Now we're at 128. You're at a convenience store to pick up a lottery ticket. How do you choose your numbers? I let the machine pick them at random. I play the same numbers every time. I pick the numbers based on what my gut tells me. You know, the answer is it doesn't effing matter is the answer. You could play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And they're just as likely to come up as any other combination of 7 numbers. So I'll just let the machine pick them at random because... yeah, there's nothing to it. Your score is 40. Sometimes you listen to your gut, but you don't always trust it. Or perhaps you're not always able to differentiate between your inner voice and the voice of fear. You understand that your gut is there to guide you and protect you from danger. And on occasions when you have followed it, you're likely thankful you did. Like many things in life, the secret is balance. So this is basically telling me that I'm pretty balanced. View says Amsterdam too pricey. It is pricey. That hotel I got was like really nice outside. It was nice in the lobby, and then the room was like not at all worth what was paid for it. The rest of Amsterdam's not that bad, like dining out, bars, doing tourist stuff. It's actually pretty reasonable. It's not that expensive. I would imagine other big European cities are a lot pricier, but the hotels were bad, but everything else was pretty good. Have you been to Japan yet, Johnny? I've been to Japan a lot of times, just not yet for the channel. Gertej says Ken is ending his stream. What is that in your hand? These are my AirPods Pros 2. Don't ask me why I have AirPods Pros 2 as a Android user. All right, we're going to do... this should be awkward. This is definitely one where I should be drunk or high. The sexual appropriateness test. We are not gaining viewers since Ken left his stream, by the way. You receive an email from your boss that reads, "You looked very tasty the other day." Does it make you feel uncomfortable? Lisa says, "I predict you not finishing this." I received an email from my boss that reads, "You looked very tasty the other day." Do you feel... it depends on my boss, to be honest with you. It depends on my boss. Would I reciprocate that feeling to my boss? And then it would be, ooh. I have very few bosses where I would feel comfortable if they told me that, though. Throughout the history of my life and my bosses. I don't know if I've ever had a boss. But you know what? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no because... I've now gained a superpower that can advance me or get me out of doing things I don't want to do in lieu of other people on my team. So I'm going to say no. I'm not uncomfortable. I'm going to harness this to my power. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Would you sleep with someone in exchange for a brand new dream house or car that you would never be able to have otherwise? Would you sleep with someone in exchange for a brand new dream house or car that you would never be able to have otherwise? Dream house or car? A car, that's like, would you do something for 15 minutes and get a car? I think the answer is yes. I think if I had a spouse or partner and I told them like this situation, they would be like, that's fine, go do it. They wouldn't even like yes, hell to the yes. I mean... if that someone is Jabba the Hutt, I might have second thought. But most of the, yeah, fine. House or car for 15 minutes. Cool. I mean, who wouldn't do that? Vivian says no. Capital and capital no. Right after I just said. Hey, we're all entitled to our opinions here. Also, anyways. Would you give an extremely attractive employee a promotion if he or she offered to sleep with you? There is nothing more annoying than an incompetent or underqualified like coworker or employee, there is nothing worse than that. So no, I am not giving someone a job just for doing a 15-minute act, regardless of who they are. No, because that's just too much pain. And it's not fair. It's not fair to the people that actually deserve it. So no. Bash Brannigan says we're learning too much about Johnny now. You're dancing at a club. Suddenly your dance partner whom you've just met grabs your butt. What do you do? Laugh it off, but move to the other side of the dance floor. End the dance and walk away. Grab his or her butt back. Where's the option to like just smile and be like, this is stupid? I'm not grabbing them back, but I'm not ending the dance. All right, we'll laugh it off. It's the best answer here. Novell Costas, where is this 15 minutes coming from? I think that is longer than the average time. I think that's where that came from. An attractive employee tells you that he or she is in love with you and wants to... These questions are kind of uncomfortable, aren't they? I don't think I should be doing this. An attractive employee tells you he or she is in love with you and wants to get it on. You do not love this person. What do you do? Explain why it is inappropriate for us to have a relationship. Yet that is the only answer that applies there. A very attractive coworker starts giving you a massage and tells you that you're his or her type. Are you offended? Yes or no? I'm not offended, but I'm weirded out. So I'm going to say yes, because that's the closest answer to that. Have you ever hit on a friend's date? No. Am I an asshole? Have you ever tried to convince a partner to engage in a something act that they weren't interested in? No. Do you whistle or make cat calls while you see a good-looking person? Have you ever had consensual... Oh my God. Okay. Next test. Next test. This is the last one. We're not... that Lisa, you were pretty much right. I did not want to finish that test. That was very inappropriate and stupid. I apologize to our 144 viewers for having sat through that. You are all now dumber and worse off for having witnessed that test or that quiz. All right, we're going to do the blind date one, and this is it. Then we'll play City Guesser till like 9:30, and then we're going to like call it a night. How does that sound? Does that sound good? Should the person who initiates a date automatically pick up the tab? I'm of the opinion that if it's the first one, I'm going to get it no matter what. Maybe that's chivalrous, but I'm of the opinion that it doesn't matter who initiates it. If it's the first one, it's on me. And then we'll see if that pattern continues and if I get annoyed or not later on. But I'll say yes, but I wish there was like a qualifier in there. I wish there was more to it. Your best friend sets you up on a blind date with someone who is completely incompatible. Do you hold it against your friend? There's like maybe if they like knew someone was like completely not my type and they did it anyways, I would hold it against them. But if it was genuinely like not out of malice or they weren't trolling, but they wouldn't be my best friend, I'm gonna say no. They're my best friend. I'm assuming that they just missed the mark. If your blind date wore horrible cologne or perfume, would you consider a second date? No. It's kind of like if someone just had bad breath. No. I don't want to be subjected to something I don't like. Sorry. When you pick up your blind date, you realize that he or she is dressed inappropriately for the evening you have planned. What do you do? Like what? They're in like formal wear and you're going to Sneaky D's. Like what? Suggest that he or she go back and change clothes. Maybe they came from work. Maybe they came from a function, right? There might be a reason why they're dressed inappropriately. Maybe they're scantily clad and you're going to like a upscale place. Go somewhere else instead. Hope his or her outfit doesn't get ruined. I'm just going to hope their outfit doesn't get ruined. I'm assuming they knew where we were going and this is how they chose to wear what to wear. I would also be down for going somewhere else. These are the two. But yeah, let's go somewhere else. Let's adapt. Let's just not make them feel uncomfortable. Maybe they screwed up. You're on a blind date that is going extremely well. At the end of the evening, your date makes it obvious that they want to have sex. What do? 1 or 2. It's the first date. 1 or 2. Let's turn them down and wait a few more. Maybe we don't want to answer this test here. Have you ever told a bold-faced lie to impress a blind date? I have never had a true blind date. So the answer is no. Would you bring a condom on a blind date? Go back 2 questions ago and you know your answer. Would you insist on knowing what your blind date does for a living before going out with him or her? I don't know if I would insist, but I would ask. I would want to know, right? I don't know if I would insist. But like, they're going to be like, what? This idiot like walks around with a camera talking to himself? Ultimately, I'm going to say no. I would like to think I'm open-minded enough. I'm going to say no. But I would have asked. Would you cut a blind date short if the person didn't look the way you expected him or her to? There's a spectrum here where they would have to fall on, right? Versus your expectation versus reality. And no, I'm not going to do that. Lisa says no, but there wouldn't be a second one. Yeah, it's like no, but there's not going to be like coffee or drinks after this, right? Like, we just ate at Swiss Chalet. Time to go. Bye. Would you be willing to appear on a dating show? Fuck yes. How fun would that be? Even if I had a partner and the opportunity to go on a dating show, I would ask them, like, hey, can I go on the show? And I would let them too. Like, how fun would it be to go on a show? That would be awesome. Like, yeah, I'd be all about that. Everyone on those shows are just on those shows to be on the show anyways, right? No one's there trying to, like, make something happen with their life or find their match. What does your score mean? I'm a 70. When it comes to the adventures or misadventures of blind dating, you're hovering between heavenly dating material and first date from hell. Being a good blind date requires several things. Yeah. I'm a 70. Okay, let's do a little bit of city guesser. Lisa, you are dismissed. Where are we going? Worldwide, USA, Europe, monuments. Where are we going? First person to put one of these things in the chat box. That's where we're going. First person to chat where we're going is where we're going. How does that sound? Do. Come on. Somebody type something now. Coming this fall to a theater near you. Novell Cost says USA. Vivian Johnson says worldwide. Jeanette says USA. We going to the US. China Telecom. Where are these sidewalks? Parking meters. Look at the license plate.
I mean, the stuff here.
Look at the license plate. I'm going to say we're in... I'm just going to go on a limb on this one and say San Francisco. I'm saying San Francisco. I say it's hilly, right? Look, we're on a hill. We're in a Chinatown. I'm pretty sure I saw a California license plate. Holy shit! Not only did I get it, I got it within 2 miles. All right, Clayton Crawford, have a good night. Mic drop. Mic drop. We're just going to leave it. Mic drop. We're done. We're done. We're just going to leave it. I'm not topping that. I didn't even, like, listen to you guys try to, like, throw me off track. I just went straight. How? Who? What? Who's going to guess this? Does anyone recognize this apartment building? Or this apartment building? Or this apartment building? We're just in a big field of grass. Wesley says New York. Maybe these apartment tops over here, but it seems kind of suburban-y. Novelka says Philadelphia. I think we're leaning east, right? We're leaning to the east. This doesn't look very west. Kevin says New York. Like Albany? Like, not like New York City, but like middle of the state New York? Is that what we're thinking? Oh, do we have a license plate? No front license plate. So there are no front license plates wherever we are, if that car is from this area. The stop sign is a clue. That's like a pretty big fat stop sign, right? And it's very low. That's a clue. I don't think we're in New York. I don't think these are like New York stop signs. And we also don't have front license plates. Devin says Pennsylvania. Paula says Rochester. Cary, North Carolina says Wesley. Matt Bros. Yeah, Matt. We're not going to waste much time. We're going into Pennsylvania here. Where... Let's do like a suburb of Pittsburgh. Catholic Children of Nashville. Oh my goodness. Within 2 miles. We got it. Back to back within 2 miles. Oh, I should have like looked for a park, right? I totally would have got it if I looked for a park. This is one of the greatest city guessing streaks of all time that we're on. Whistle Stop. Old Florida, new vibe. Where's Old Florida? Whistle Stop Grill and Bar. Whistle Stop Grill and Bar, Old Florida. Where's that? Whistle Stop. I am not like cheating on this. We're totally just doing this properly. I think that we're somewhere, without cheating at all, I think we're somewhere around here. Within a mile. Okay, this one was totally cheating. The Valcosta Safety Harbor. That was totally cheating. The other ones weren't cheating. 2nd Avenue and Chase Bank. Where is a Chase Bank and 2nd Avenue? Who knows where we are? Oh, we got a sign here. License plates, license plates. No front license plates again. Someone says Cleveland. Yeah, the sign Safety Harbor appeared within a minute. Oh, I could have got that without cheating. Oh well. Oh well. Where is this? The Valcosta's no leaves on trees. Up, up, up. Seek. Oh, we almost got the full name of that police department. Future home of Buckley Police. Buckley, where is Buckley? I'm not going to Google, but where are the Buckley Police headquarters? Where? Naughty Brown says Minneapolis. Weirdo says no Google. I'm not Googling. I'm not Googling. You guys can Google. Buckley Police Headquarters and First Baptist Church. Beckley, Wisconsin, Virginia. West Virginia. West Virginia. I don't know where Beckley is. Washington. It is in Midwest. Aaron says Washington. We're in the Midwest. We're way up in Washington? Geelong says Washington area. Where is Beckley? Let's just put it here. West Virginia was correct. You guys threw me off. You threw me way off. This looks like an East Coast city. Look at the graffiti. This was recorded with a GoPro, by the way. It's got the GoPro color profile and the fisheye effect. This is 100% recorded with a GoPro right now using Hyper Smooth. It's not a gimbal. No, it's definitely not a gimbal. This is GoPro with Hyper Smooth. Where are we? Devin says this looks like Boston. Oh, this looks like Pennsylvania to me, right? That was a Pennsylvania plate. Ramen. Yeah, so this is Philly. Novell Cost. You're right. This is Philly. Because we know it's Pennsylvania for sure. Within a mile. Did we see this last week? Hey. Maybe this will... If we don't get this one, this will be the last one. Cannoli Queen weighing in. Yes, this one came up last week. If we don't get this one's going to be the last one. And then I've got to finish the video for tomorrow. Oh, FML. I just want to watch some stupid TV. The Elephant Man says Ottawa. This feels east. This is anywhere USA. I'd know. Versailles Drive and Raphael Drive. Wherever Versailles Drive and Raphael Drive. Speed humps. There's a clue. How much gear do you carry when you let... Not much. Just phone, gimbal, DJI mic. Not much. Cary, North Carolina, says Matt Bros. Well, I don't know where Cary is, but we're just going to drop this in North Carolina. Let's see. Alright, I guess we live to see one more. Thank you, Matt Bros. Nailed it within 13 kilometers. This might be the actual last one we're doing tonight. Asian Massage 304. Where's the 304 area code? And why is it called Asian Massage? Where is 304 area code? This looks kind of sketch. The Elephant Man says Oakland, Massachusetts. That's a hard one. West Virginia, says Matt Bros. Alexa, where is the 304 area code? Matt Bros, once again, nailing it. $89 miles out. You know what, folks? That's about it for tonight. I've got work to do. Juicy comments ahead. Anyways, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Next week we'll be back. We'll probably do an edible. So I did announce I'm going on a trip at some point in July or August. So stay tuned for that over on the Johnny Strides channel. Tomorrow, I don't know if I'm going to live stream on Strides. Probably not. I'm going to go out and hit the polls, though. But thank you, everyone. Thanks to those who sent super chats and support. Thank you to our mods for doing the good work as well. Thanks to channel members, Patreon supporters, just everyone. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Do it to the other channel as well. Gertej, Paul, Jellybean, Harjot, Sapan, Novell Koss, Vivian, Wesley, Brad Palmer, Marie Palmer, Lisa Gibson, everyone else. Thank you guys. Have a good night, and I will catch you in the next one. Yoink!